What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Ralph Consults back with another video. So tonight we're going to go over two of the best credit monitoring services for 2019. So the first one we're going to get into is Identity IQ, which if you didn't know, Identity IQ is pretty much a privately held company based out of Nevada. You know what I mean? Whose sole goal really is credit monitoring. You know what I mean? They are product bundles such as like the family protection, dark web monitoring, identity theft protection, you know what I mean? Credit reports, scores, really just overall credit monitoring. You know what I mean? The really cool thing about Identity IQ is really how affordable it is. So you have multiple plans you can choose from. You have plans that can range from $6.99 to really $29.99. The secure plan, which costs about $6.99. It includes daily credit report monitoring for one bureau, dark web and internet monitoring up to $1 million, and identity theft insurance, social security alerts, synthetic identity theft protection, file sharing, network searches, lost wallet assistance, US-based identity restoration services, credit account report, and opt-out IQ. The Secure Plus plan costs $9.99 per month, and that plan includes, IQ alerts with application monitoring and change of address, including everything that I said in the previous package. So the next plan, which would be the Secure Pro plan, costs about $19.99 per month. It includes everything of the previous two. You know what I mean? The file sharing, network searches, lost wallet, opt out, IQ, different things like that. And so the highest plan, which would be the Secure Max program, which costs $29.99, and includes the credit score tracker, credit report simulator, family protection, fraud restoration, your credit report, pretty much everything that this company could offer. They have it in the $29.99 plan. So the really cool thing I like about this company is that it's a little bit easier to log in, and look at somebody's profile as opposed to Experian. Because with Experian, you got to look for different prompts and you got to ask all these different security questions. You might need to ask for their full social. At the time, they might not be comfortable with you asking for their social, different things like that. But if somebody's going through funding, I would much rather Identity IQ or, Credit Smart, simply because it's easier to get their credit report. You know what I mean? I don't have to jump through hoops with identity verification and all this other stuff. And if it's the middle of the night, I'm reviewing credit reports. I can access the file without having to call the client in the middle of the night, trying to get their freaking security questions and having to wait till the next day. So it's pretty easy. The only issue that I've seen with really Identity IQ is that for some clients they don't really update fully sometimes, but that's really just by case. I haven't really seen too much going on with that and stuff like that. But overall, this is a pretty good company. Customer service is pretty helpful. They call back. You know what I mean, so I have a contact person inside this company, so there's really no issues. So it's really it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? You get all these different perks, but for a cheaper price. You know what I mean? For this Experian, you had to pay $29.99. They might drop it down to $6 if they really need the business, but hey, I would much rather prefer, Identity IQ. So the next company would be Credit Smart. Now with this company, they're a little bit older than Identity IQ. Identity IQ has been around for like 10 years. Um, Smart Credit has been around, shit, going on 16 years now. So they're a little bit older. They pretty much serve the same purpose, you know what I mean, which is mainly credit monitoring services. This is one of the companies that I recommend also for somebody who's going through funding, simply because it's a lot easier to really view their report. This comes with different perks as well outside of credit monitoring, which is the score tracker. You know what I mean? It monitors your credit score and your bank account. So if somebody's trying to open up a bank account fraudulently, you get an alert that pretty much lets you know, like, hey, look, somebody's trying to open up a bank account, or or you might have just opened up a bank account. So the next step that they have is a score builder, which really shows you really what's going on. You know what I mean? The inaccuracies, you pretty much learn what's helping and hurting your score. So it's kind of like somebody's there telling you, "Hey, look, this is hurting your score. This is why it's hurting your score. This is the steps that you could take to really boost that score up." And so the next one is Score Master, and it pretty much has all the previous things that I just talked about: bank account monitoring, you know, score monitoring, just everything that's associated with overall credit monitoring. The cool thing about Score Master is that it really shows you where your credit score could be in the future. You know what I mean? So you keep making on time payments. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. You know, not missing any payments. You know, the derogatory is being added, the derogatory is being removed, stuff like that. Actually shows you where your score could be. You know what I mean? So you're able to kind of gauge, what position you're really in. You know what I mean? That everything you're doing is not, counterintuitive. So it's really kind of acting as a mentor in a sense, really showing you, how your score is being built and how your score is, growing and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool plan. Just the only downside is that this does show the Vantage score, but mainly we're going off of the contents of the file as opposed to just the score. You know what I mean? Because we all know how the Vantage score works. You know what I mean? It might show a 680, but really you could be at a 720 or a 710. But it's mainly about the contents of the file to where we can really gauge where to send you for funding and stuff like that. And what really what needs to be done to your file. You know what I mean? You know, other than that, you still get the identity theft protection. You still get all three scores, even though they're Advantage 3.0. Um, I'll make a video later about how you can make a claim if you've been a victim of identity theft with these people, both Identity IQ and Smart Credit. But other than that, guys, it's pretty much a clean service, just like Identity IQ. I don't really see too many cons as opposed to its Advantage score. But other than that, these are the two credit monitoring services that I recommend. You know what I mean? They have a cheap, pretty much payment plan, and it really fits any budget. And I highly recommend that you guys check these people out. So, anyway, guys, please like, share, subscribe. I'm not gonna take too much of your time tonight. I got a lot of work I need to get done. So, anyway, guys, please like, share, subscribe. I'll be back with the next one later.